Imagine a world where artificial intelligence doesn't just predict the future, but also helps you shape it. In today's gig economy, side hustles have become a norm for supplementing income and pursuing passions. From data-driven insights to automated decision-making, we're diving into the future of finance and the rise of the side hustle that's redefining success. Well, joining me on the show is Elemi Atigolo, Managing Partner at Generative AI Consulting. Well, welcome to Africa's Side Hustle. And just to get straight onto it, we actually now live in a world where AI is increasingly prevalent. And according to my understanding, AI is a tool and a side hustle is a business or entrepreneurial venture. So how can side hustlers leverage generative AI to automate tasks, optimize operations, or even gain insights?
Well, thank you first for having me. And yes, we're living in a very great time with the use of AI, the use of generative AI to really help in the tasks. If we think of generative AI, large language models, their ability to understand human language and the ability to apply that understanding to various different tasks. And that's what we're currently seeing in the gig economy at the moment. If we think of Africa, the continent as it stands, it's home to some 1.4 billion people. That's almost 18% of the whole entire world's population. And so it's a fantastic opportunity for Africans within South Africa to make use of the AI that's currently available, from front-end models like your OpenAI to your Anthropics, to your open source models like your Llama from Meta, and also the new sort of player that's come about, DeepSeek R1, and its open source model, which can be utilized by entrepreneurs and individuals in the gig economy to really automate various different tasks, whether that might be from content creation to programming, to development of different apps and tools. They can really leverage these models to help them to what is becoming now the hybrid and working format.
We've also seen, like last month, the World Economic Forum's 2025 annual meeting in Davos, which followed the theme Collaboration for Intelligent Aid, which clearly states that the AI is taking over. And why is it essential for side hustlers to maintain a human touch in their businesses, even as they adopt AI-powered tools?
Yes, it's very important still to have that human touch. If we think that AI can do a lot of things, it still is missing some of the human empathy. It's still missing a lot of the understanding of some of the nuances, especially when it comes to also inside of Africa. A lot of these models have been trained for more of the sort of Western environment. And so you do still need to have that human, they call it human in the loop, that human ability to really still have that client or customer in mind. And so AI can help with the automation, AI can help with understanding various different areas, but having that human touch is still very vital, especially in some roles.
So do you think that humans rather are taking risks on relying on AI-powered tools?
Yes, there is often, the risk when it comes to over reliance on AI, and that's why it's always good and it's very important to verify what comes out of any form of AI model or even any agent. We still have an issue of hallucination. There are tools that are around to help that position to reduce that hallucination aspect down, whether that might be retrieval augmented augmentation, RAG, for example, or knowledge graphs, or database and retrieval. However, it's still very important that individuals verify that the data, and whether that might be through sources, that it can be verified by a person. Just because these models can still hallucinate, these models can still make mistakes, as humans do as well, but it's very important not to 100% rely on the data. It's always good to check that. We are seeing individuals and techniques that are coming out to essentially have AI verify the data after it's been retrieved by using other forms, other agents that essentially will look to verify the data, verify the source, and what they call a grounding model to ground the information with source data to ensure and help to ensure verification and validation.
So, what are the innovative ways AI is being applied in different industries to generate supplemental income?
And yes, what we are seeing is within inside of the gig economy, individuals are utilizing AI in that economy to help with the automation of various different tasks. And we're seeing a bigger need for coders and developers, and essentially they're utilizing AI to help supplement that understanding, to help along the way to achieve the end goal, whether that might be a programming task, whether that might be development of an application. They're actually able to use AI to help along that way. And the reason for this is a lot of these newer models now, their reasoning capabilities, their coding capabilities have improved dramatically. We're seeing other platforms that have risen up. We've got obviously Zindi, which is a data science competition platform, which aims to highlight and bring together data scientists to achieve tasks that are required. We have seen, Jobsy out in Kenya that has created a marketplace to help gig economists, and they use AI to help match up those different individuals to different tasks. But then it allows the individuals themselves, those gig economy workers, to use AI for whether that is, as I mentioned, coding, content creation, development, app creation, development, or just automation across the board. So it's an exciting time.
And just delving deeper into that, can AI-powered platforms and marketplaces help side hustlers scale their businesses and reach a wider audience? Because some of the information, as you mentioned, it might not be correct.
And yes, as I mentioned, hallucination is still, an area, and there are tools out there that can help to make it easier for developers and coders to look inside of the reasoning behind the models. But yes, AI can help to extend the reach and to turn a smaller startup, a smaller business, even a side hustle or side gig into a massive opportunity going forward. If we think, at the moment, it's been predicted that we will see a 1 to 2 person business that could become, a multi-million, even $1 billion business, all by using AI, or by using AI agents. And that can also be the same for side hustles. So companies that may start as a side hustle can really grow into something, much bigger. And being able to use AI to automate different tasks, to automate different activities, and to help to speed up the process of going from idea, side hustle, to business, to employing other individuals within side hustles and gigs. That's the opportunity going forward.
And just before I let you go, how do you see the interaction of generative AI and side hustles evolving in the next 5 to 10 years?
I think what we will see going forward is that generative AI, will become a core component with any side hustle. And so any individual that's in the gig economy, it's important for them to understand AI, even if today it doesn't impact their role at the moment. It will impact their role. That's the view, that it will impact their role. And so generative AI will become, and especially AI agents, will become a core feature. So it's very important for individuals that are in the gig economy to really understand and learn more about an AI, learn more about utilizing generative AI to really benefit and bring about, the prediction of 1.2 or 1.4 trillion of economic growth that AI can bring to the African continent.
Well, that's where we'll just leave it for today. And thank you for joining us for today. And that's Elemi Atigolo, Managing Partner at Generative AI Consulting, just giving us insights on the impact of AI and finance and as a side hustle, highlighting innovative strategies for for success. And as we conclude today's episode, remember that Africa's entrepreneurial spirit is unstoppable. Turn your passions into profits and join the movement. Share your hustle story with us on social media using hashtag #AfricaSideHustle. And don't forget to subscribe for more entrepreneurial stories, business news, and insights on CNBCAfrica.com. Till next week.